Yeah, reminds me of how I found out like my parents, I guess, how they met and their dating history. I guess I didn't know this because like my entire life, right? And my mum's let me be like very free with like who I end up with and who I date. But also sometimes she has like a mum way of being like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if you ended up with a nice Thai girl, you know? A nice Thai girl, you know? Wouldn't that be nice? You can end up with whomever you want, right? And she's always been open and never judgmental or anything. But you know, especially when I was growing up, I could definitely tell maybe she had like a subconscious preference there. Yeah. So obviously, I start dating Sydney, and obviously my mum's like fine with that and everything. But then I get to my dad, and so when my dad reacts to it, I'm like, "Yo, Dad, is it cool that?" Obviously, I know it's cool, but you know,
ask for permission. You know,
yeah,
make sure
asking for permission. You know, it's cool. I'm not ending up with an Asian girl or anything. It's cool. And my dad, I learned like my dad law, which is I didn't know this, but my dad just turns to me and goes, "Son, your mum's the only Thai girl I've ever dated."
Oh my God, okay.
And I'm like, wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I didn't know this. And then he's like, yeah, have you not seen like my old family photos? And so I
multicultural family
and so I open up, and my dad has like the most insane dad law where he grew up like Bumpur in like the countryside of Thailand, and he somehow found his way to like hitchhike and kind of like hustle his way to like travel around the world.
Okay.
And I open up his photo album, and all I see is like my dad in Russia, my dad in South America, my dad in Europe. I'm like,
oh my God,
I'm like
globetrotter.
And I'm like, Dad, you're with a different white girl every time. What's up with that? and then I realized, shit, did I just follow my bloodline? did I just subconsciously follow my bloodline?
It was meant to be.
Oh my God, yeah, because apparently what happened, like I found out, like I almost wasn't even born, because what happened was my dad was meant to actually only be in England for a very, very short time. He was only meant to be in England for, I think 3 months. And then he was like, you know what? I'm going to move to Canada afterwards.
Oh, Canada, okay.
Yeah. So what made him stop was he was at a restaurant, and then he saw my mum.
Oh, okay. One look was all your mom needed to do.
Yeah, apparently he was like, wow, this is the first Thai girl that I'm actually interested in. What the hell?
Yo, that's a Thai lady. Like,
yeah. I'm like, hey, yo, what? And apparently, on the first meeting or something, my mum is a waitress at this Thai restaurant, and she's serving food, and she's like getting the bill, and my dad hands her a note. And I was thinking, hearing the story, I was like, okay, well, my dad asked for like your number or something like that. And apparently the note just said, "I love you."
Yo.
I'm like, yo, Dad, what? What, Dad?
I gotta go. I gotta make this work. What the hell?
And apparently my mum was shocked. And
yeah, I bet.
Yeah, my mum was shocked. It's that easy. I mean, it wasn't that easy. Before she was like, thank you. Thank you. And I don't know how this worked, because apparently afterwards my dad would wait outside the restaurant. This sounds like really stalkerish now that I'm saying it out loud. But I would wait outside the restaurant, wait for my mum to get off her shift, and my dad would say, "I love you," and then just go, and then just move on.
Oh my God, she's such a romantic.
And then eventually, I guess it kind of just. My mum was just like, you know what? I'm gonna give him a chance. Why not?
Yeah.
Rest was history.
Wow. Oh my. Guys, write this down. Write this down, okay? You're gonna meet a pretty lady somewhere.
I'm like, and I hear this story, and I'm like, ain't no way this work. Dad, you try this in 2025, you will get a restraining order and you will get arrested.
Times were different in the 1980s, I suppose, 1990s.
Damn.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
But hey.
It worked, man. It worked. Tenacity. I think that's what women looks for.
Yeah.
They ignore the stalkerish part of it. They just go like, now that that guy wants me and he knows how to
That
get
guy,
it.
that guy.
He doesn't give up, you know? That's the type of guy that they're looking for, you know? A man with
Yeah,
tenacity.
man knows what he wants.
Yeah.
You know, chat, you know, maybe I'm just missing like the confidence in how he said it, you know. Maybe it's all confidence, I don't know.
Chat was like, no mobile phone equals to no calling the police. Your dad dodged a bullet on that one, bro. 2025, I'll be like, hello? Police? Yes, that's it. It's okay. Giri knows she's a stalker. I'm not a stalker, okay? I just like to look at my crushes from afar because I'm too shy to go up to them, okay? It's not like I was allowed to date, so I was like...
That's just normal gal stuff,
Yeah.
right?
I told Chat that I like to go to the library that my crush goes to. This is back in high school.
Yeah.
That my crush goes to. And I don't want to like actually do anything about it because like I don't know if that's a good guy. It's just a crush. Let that feeling simmer a little bit. But I do like to like see what he's up to. So I go to the library he likes to go to, and then I would pretend to like I would get all dressed up, hoping that he would I would get his attention. But I also don't want him to say anything. It's just all mental in the inside. So I would dress all pretty, and I would like be like looking in the book, and I'll be like, oh, okay. And then I just kind of see what he's doing with his friends, and I would just stand the whole damn time like, oh.
Did you get any reading done?
I wasn't reading a goddamn word. The book could have been upside down. I had no idea. I was just like, oh, he's talking he's into games, okay. Or like, he's studying for a math test, okay. And I'm reading a book about dolphins or something. It's just like, yeah, I used to do that. Where I would look at them from afar and learn their like kind of like habits. Do they bite their lips? Do they scratch their head?
Yeah.
Or whatever. I just like to look, okay. I like to look and I like to observe from far away because I'm too shy to actually do anything about it. Also, what if he's a bad guy? You know, my mom always instilled like if you're gonna date, do it seriously. It's okay if they don't work out, but you should still take it very seriously.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not gonna just fall in love with the chode. I'm gonna let this crush like simmer, enjoy the feeling. But I don't want nothing to happen, you know? I'll wait until I'm ready. Okay.
All right, so
Salad.
salads.